In our last video, you might have caught up on the last comment I made, and that was about metallic speed paints. Complete new type of paint, the first of its kind in the world, and that's something that we are extremely proud about. And we are happy to announce now that it will be part of the 90 paints coming out for speed paints. One of the things that makes our new speed paint range unique and complete is the fact that we have metallic speed paints in it. It's the fact that you can apply with speed a metallic paint to any miniature really fast and make it look good alongside your speed paints. The speed paint element of metallic speed paints is the fact that they are very, very fast to apply. That's why they fit so well in the range. But I can't wait to show you what Speedpaint Metallics can do. But I'm not going to do it, Thomas is, because he's the speed paint boss. Let's go and have a look.
The latest developments from the creative minds from the Army Painter Test Studio are Speedpaint Metallics. These new metallics offer simple one-coat coverage, a smooth, reflective finish, while also adding a subtle shading effect. Painting true metallic metals can be tricky for many hobbyists. It requires lots of thin-down layers to get that perfect, smooth finish. But not with Speedpaint Metallics. All it takes is one quick coat. For most gamers, Speedpaint Metallics will be the only metallic paint they'll ever need.
So Thomas, what are the Speedpaint Metallics?
The Speedpaint Metallics is basically the Speedpaint formula, but with metal pigments, which means it behaves like Speedpaint, but it's more of a two-tone solution rather than the three-tone you normally get with a speed paint. You should definitely use Speedpaint Metallics because it's incredibly fast to paint metallics this way. It has the same flow as normal speed paint, so you can cover a surface really fast. And that's the speed paint part of this metallic. You use Speedpaint Metallics like you would normally use a speed paint. You just brush on a generous layer across the surface and it will make sure to run to the crevices and give you a very nice coverage. I would say the best way to use Speedpaint Metallics is definitely use it over a bright or white primer. I would maybe give it some more detailing afterwards. But as it is, it's perfectly fine to just paint one coverage and that's it, because you still get some good contrast on the surfaces.
We recognize that many painters use speed paint to apply those first base coats, and they come back later to add even more detail and highlights. Like a wash, speed paint has slower drying times, which allows a painter time to blend colors, ensure the paint is settling and not pooling, and quickly fix mistakes. Thanks to its advanced resin formula, just allow the paint to cure for right around 2 hours, depending on your environment, and you're ready to add detailed layers, washes, and highlights. For best results, wait 24 hours. Meanwhile, you can start chipping away at the next member of the unit or get to work painting those hordes of unpainted gray plastic minis in no time.
The choice of primer is quite important, and you can choose between all the bright primers that we actually have. And you can see a difference because it's a translucent paint. So what primer that you actually use will have a difference on the final result. I would definitely not use dark primers for metallics, or with any speed paint for that matter. These are meant for the brighter primers. To begin with, the goal was actually to see if it could even be done, because like everything else that we create, it's something that we as hobbyists would like to use ourselves, and Speedpaint Metallics was something that I wanted to explore from the beginning, or even from the first time that we did speed paints. Yeah, we wanted to see if it could be done, and here we are. We wanted the paint to be able to be painted on the miniature really fast. That was the most important thing. And then if we could get the speed paint properties, like, you know, with the contrasting surface, that would be good as well. I don't feel that there was any compromise, as we really didn't know if it could be done at all. What we pushed it to is better than I would dare to expect before we started. I think it's surprisingly good. And if it's by accident, I don't know, but we went through quite a process to get to this point.
The surface of possibilities is just being scratched with this exciting new addition to your hobby arsenal. One thing's for sure, with Speedpaint Metallics, painting true metallic metals is now faster and easier than ever before.